Hi, another green drake pattern is this Western green drake, Mercer's Poxyback green drake nymph, and it is a Drunella grandis, but it can be used as well in Europe for some imitating some another crawler mayfly nymph like Epeorus assimilis or similar mayflies. The Poxyback patterns were developed in the late 1980s by the fly tyer Mike Mercer, and this pattern imitates the nymph form of a green drake mayfly. When a nymph is mature and the danis moments from emerging, the wing is often enlarged and develops a shine. So it's done by this drop of epoxy or UV glue that they can be, and it have these significant gills which are moved in the water. It's a dead drift. We should dead drift the fly near the bottom during the green drake season. So for hook, use some long shank carved shank hook, like I'm going to use Tiemco 2312 in size 10 or 12, and I'm going for 10 here. So first over the barb the hook. For thread, just standard 8/0 UNI-Thread or some another olive thread, and I will first cover the whole hook shank. So this is the only green drake I'm going to make that it's not burrowing nymph, it's a crawler nymph, so it looks different. It's much darker and flat in shape and white, so they can stay in a current. First we tie in 3 tails. I'm going to use pheasant tail fibers, just 3, take 3 and tie in. They are shorter than the body. That's maybe the same length as the abdomen. So tie in and go with the thread under, so they will spread and rise a bit. We need some rib. It will be a copper wire. This is a soft wire from UNI. So tie in piece of this wire. And for back, some turkey feather, turkey tail feather or wing, some darker brown, golden brown or some similar. So take a bunch of these fibers, or this, and tie this in. Okay, trim rest, and we're going to add some weight because it should be fished down as the drift. So tie in the lead wire You can make this fly. Also, I saw this fly as a beaded version with some golden bead. I will put here a bit of varnish. And start wrapping the lead wire. I'm going about there and halfway back, about something like this. Now secure this lead wire. And we need to make some these gills, and the original description of pattern talking about the pheasant tail ringneck rump, so dyed olive. So here are very nice feathers on the from down of the ringneck. It looks like this. I'm going to use 2 of these. You can use some brown if you going to match the brown nymph. They really vary from stream to stream in color and also in size a bit. So take these, 2 of these, and tie them in. It really doesn't matter the orientation. It will be ribbed with the wire and will be fine like this. And the same for color of the body. Use some dubbing. You can use some Antron dubbing, brown for brown, green, but I'm using here this dark shade rainbow Scud up. It's a mix of colors and it makes nice effect. So I just take a bunch of this dubbing and loosely dub it on thread. Not too tight, and shape the body. Leave here enough space for the thorax and the wing case. And I think it's just fine. Now bend these ringneck feathers and tie them in. Don't tie down these fibers, just brush them back with your fingers and tie this in, secure this. And trim. Okay, split them on top so you will not tie them down with the back. And now take the back. Keep it slender, keep it narrow, and tie down here. Okay, now we're going to rip the body with a copper wire. Take time on this step, and so you will not again tie down the fibers. make about roughly about seven segments, 7 ribs. And secure the wire. Trim, and we go in tying the wing case, again the turkey tail feather, some darker part for this. Don't use too much, so it will be easy to make the head. Something like this is fine. And tie it here. These Nymphs have pretty long thorax, so maybe longer. And we need tying also something for legs. It should be a grouse feather, but I don't have grouse, so I'm going to use partridge, dark feathers from partridge back in here. I was also thinking about the woodcock wing, a similar color, some dark brown feather. Yeah, something like this. I will remove this dust feather down, and I will tie this in reverse position, so with the tip tying. So raise these fibers. We will not tie them down, and tie just the tip here. Here. Okay, and secure this all, and we will adjust a little bit of the same dubbing here. Again, loosely dab and cover the thorax. That's too much. Okay, first we will tie down these legs. On top of the thorax. Trim the rest here and, well, do a half hitch now here. Secure and take the turkey feather, bend it and tie down here. Trim. Secure well. Okay, I'll just break my thread. So secure well. build some head here. It can be bigger slightly, and going to whip finish. I will add a drop of varnish just on the head. Okay, and our trim thread already. You can brush out the dubbing. I'll just trim these long fibers here. I will not brush it. It looks fine. I don't know if you can see this. Still here some very long fibers. And you see, this is the Mercer's Poxyback Ringneck, still without a Poxyback. We will do it now. As I say, you can use the UV glue or the 5-minute epoxy I'm going to use. So put your fly in a vise, put a drop on top, and let it dry, and we're done with the Mercer's Poxyback Ringneck Nymph, or it can be any other crawl or mayfly nymph if correct in color and the size. So that's all. I will just make the back and maybe speed up the video here. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.